Hi there, today I am going to look at an example of a short division sum, and I'm using an example that I'm taking from a brochure that was dropped in our door advertising various different household appliances. And the one I'm going to look at, what's very important when we see these kind of things is where they have small print with regards to maybe if we're going to borrow money or something like that to buy items. I'm going to look at something that applies point number one or step number one to it, where there's no interest payable on the purchase. It says no interest ever on purchases of €80 to €499.99. And if we go in and look at even smaller print, it says 5 equal payments equal to 1 payment up front and 4 fortnightly repayments. So we'll just look at an example of how that will be worked out now. Okay, so I'm going to look at an appliance here, which is a freestanding cooker, and look at the price down below it. It's saying only €229 or for €45.80 per fortnight, bearing in mind that point one that we just looked at. So in that point it mentioned where we were going to pay an installment, the first installment, and then 4 fortnightly installments. So that would be 5 payments in all. So I just want to use this as an example to show short division, where we're dividing 5 into the 229 to show us where they get that payment of €45.80. So looking over here, I have my sum done out. We have our €229 divided by 5. So I write it out like a short division sum. And you go 5 into 2, doesn't go, so 0 times. So instead we take our first two numbers, the 22. So 5 into 22 goes 4 times. 5 fours being 20. If we just go over here, so 5 multiplied by 4 is 20. Okay, because we have 5, 10, 15, 20, and etc. So 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Okay, so 5 goes into 22 4 times, but with 2 left over, because 22 is the number we're dealing with, so 2 left over. So then we go, how many times does 5 divide into 29? Okay, again you can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and just look over here, we can add on to this if we like, 20, 25, 30, we can just see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 fives is 25. Okay, so back over here, so 5 into 29 goes 5 times, but with 4 left over. Now when we're dealing with a short division sum and it doesn't divide equally, again, as I mentioned before, we add on a decimal point and zeros for however many we need until we get to the point of it dividing equally. So in this instance, 5 into 29 goes 5 times, carry my 4 over, so now we have that decimal point and the 4 in front of the 0. So 5 now divides into 40. How many times? Again, we can look at our counting over here, 30, 35, 40. So we can go 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. 5 goes into 40 8 times. Okay, so back to my sum. 5 divides into 40 8 times. And what I've written there, I write my decimal point under my other decimal point, and I write my 8 underneath that 40 there. And then we just have that 0 left over. So 5 divides into €229, 45 times and 80 cents, and I just write that down. So that's where that payment of the 45 and 80 cents comes from. All right, so that would be that cooker, which was €229. It means you would be making 5 payments of €45.80 per fortnight. There you go. Thank you.